Good evening. This is Anthony Gadson of A.F. Gadson Ministries and Senior Pastor of the St. Peter Baptist Church, 7110 Bay Street, Elko, South Carolina. This is Pastor Gadson's Nightcap for Saturday, March 12th, 2016. Look, for a few minutes, I want to talk about bending with the wind. Bending with the wind. How many of you know sometimes you have to be willing to bend with the wind? Philippians 4:11 King James Version says, "Not that I speak in respect of want, for I have learned in whatsoever state I am therewith to be content." Same passage, New Living Translation, but also adding verse 12 says, "Not that I was ever in need, for I have learned how to be content with whatever I have. I know how to live on almost nothing or with everything. I have learned the secret of living in every situation, whether it is with a full stomach or empty, with plenty or with little." Now, listen, even though there should be some things in our lives that we will not waver on, there is a benefit, and this passage illustrates the necessity of being flexible. Be careful when you give folks ultimatums and tell them it's your way or no way, your way or the highway, because if that's an option, they may just choose no way or the highway. We have plans, and I think it's good to plan, but plan with the understanding that things don't always go accordingly. We sometimes have to be flexible. Sometimes you have to usher your mind to your condition until your condition changes. How many of you have been in a place where you had to make the best of a bad situation? It wasn't the way you wanted it, but you had to be flexible. I'm not saying you readily accepted the situation, but you had to make the best out of it until you could change it, if you could change it. You can't always be so rigid. You can't always have your way. I believe it was Bruce Lee that said, "Notice that the stiffest tree is most easily cracked, while the bamboo or the willow survives by bending with the wind." Notice now, I'm not talking about accepting things that go against your belief or cause you to violate your character or your morals. All I'm saying is you can't be so stiff and unyielding that you can't bend with the wind. Because there are times when the storms of life are so rough, if you don't bend with the wind, you will be broken by the wind. God bless you. Rest easy. Good night.